Hello, my name is Danielle Spada. I am in SPCE 683, Section 801 with Dr. Weekly. This is the bibliography video summary for task list section D3 and D6. I had demonstrated lower knowledge in task list section D per the busy exam pretest. My previous bibliography covered task list section D, but had omitted items D3 and D6. D3 asks to identify the defining features of single-subject experimental designs, and D6 asks to describe rationales for conducting comparative, component, and parametric analyses. The three articles that I've used to improve my knowledge on these items include Single-Subject Designs in Special Education, Advantages and Limitations by Anality in 2015, Using Single-Subject Research to Establish the Evidence Base of Special Education by Tankersley, Harjusola-Webb, and Landrum in 2008, and Single-Subject Research Applications to Special Education by Kakaruglu in 2012. Single-Subject Designs in Special Education, Advantages and Limitations by Anality in 2015 was utilized to satisfy task list item D3. It stated that single-subject designs are the most feasible types of experimental designs for individuals with disabilities. The design is derived from the medical field. It was used in special education studies because of how many of the early service providers for individuals with disabilities were physicians. The design became widely employed in the 1960s. Single-subject research design can be utilized for both individuals or groups. And also the article shared the 5 important characteristics of single-subject research designs, included reliable measurement, repeated measurement, description of conditions, baseline and treatment conditions, and the single variable rule. Using single-subject research to establish the evidence-based special education by Tankersley and colleagues in 2008 also satisfied task list item D3. It described prediction, verification, and replication. Prediction is looking at the data we have and making an informed guess about where it would go if we kept all variables the same. Verification is demonstrating that baseline levels of behavior would have remained without introducing the independent variable. And replication is strengthening the case that the independent variable is responsible for changes in behavior by demonstrating it multiple times. Single-subject research applications to special education by Kakaruglu in 2012 satisfied task list item D6. It described the rationales for conducting different types of analyses. The comparative analysis was described as being used to investigate whether the use of one or more independent variable affects the dependent variable. They're also used to determine which independent variable has the greatest impact on the participant's performance in comparison to others. Component analyses are used to identify which components of an intervention are most effective by removing one or more of the intervention's components to measure the degree to which a particular component of an intervention alters the target behavior. And then parametric analyses, or the sensitivity analysis, are used to examine changes in the dependent variable in relation to variations in sub-aspects of the independent variable. The purpose is to demonstrate which variation of the independent variable is more effective than others. The reviewed articles have improved my understanding of the defining features of single-subject experimental designs, including individuals serving as their own controls, the use of repeated measures, and the difference between prediction, verification, and replication. I've also learned the rationales for comparative, component, and parametric analyses. Between this bibliography and Module 4's bibliography, I have satisfied all items from task list section D. My future bibliographies should focus on other lower scoring sections, such as section A, philosophical underpinnings, or section E, ethics. Thank you for learning with me.